When I was growing up as a young boy in the province, I was actually very shy. I wasn't the kind of person who would make many friends, and the friends I did have saw me more as a confidant during one-on-one sessions than as someone who would lead them as a group. I never imagined myself to be the leader type. There were others in our school who were more popular and could draw a crowd, and there were others who exerted influence on everybody else and can make others do as they say. I could do none of that. I would much rather keep to myself most of the time. So when I became an adult, it came to me as a bit of surprise that I could actually take the role of a leader in certain situations. They happen most often than not if there's a crisis. Somehow my temperament made it natural for me to remain cool while everybody else would freak out during times of chaos or major problems. I would be reluctant to take that role, but I would be forced by circumstances to step up and lead. Every group needs a leader. Without a leader, a group can lose its way and fail in what it has set out to do. Now, there are different kinds of leaders of teams. There's the strong A-type people who take command and like to be in firm control of everything. And then there are the democratic facilitator types who do not control but help facilitate decision making. And then there are the dominant manipulative leaders who influence people to accomplish personal agendas. What I've observed is that while strong leaders are needed during crisis, people who are led do not want to be lorded over by powerful leaders during normal times. No one wants to be forced to or constrained to do things they are not willing to do. At the same time, leaders who are too democratic leave much to be desired. They tend to be slow to get things done. For some leaders, it may actually be a sign of fear of taking responsibility for decisions that need to be done. In most situations, I believe what people really need are shepherds, people who take care of the flock and draw them to places and situations where their well-being will be protected and their needs are filled. These are people who help bring out the best in everyone in the group. At the same time, shepherds exert authority over the flock when necessary and not allow them to go their own way. They are servants of the group. This is the kind of leader that Jesus called his followers to be. Jesus once said to his disciples, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be so among you. But whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave. Even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." When called upon to lead, you need to step up and take authority. But do not do so while trampling on the rights and dignity of others, but rather lead as a shepherd who serves the people he leads. You see, in the task of leading people, faith matters too.